我们终于见到冯博高大人，遗憾的是，现在进入非人商讨正事的时候。前往内巴科夫的一切准备，找来一匹马。我得知人们已经在马厩为我准备好一匹马了。
Greetings. Do you need something?
之前换回来的。
I'm here for some horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Christ, what kind of mess is this again? I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take, so kindly take a look at him in the stable. See you later, my friend.
一样的耶，耐力比较高。我的小灰太弱了。那我飞鱼1500都行吧？应该2个都可以成长到最高的是吧？勇气14，速度哇，那我肯定要飞鱼了。为什么不换呢？真的差距太大了。哇，切，好傻啊！为什么不换呢？哦，小会有专属练习，好吧。
I took a look at herring.
And?
A nice animal.
Never mind looking a gift, but just having your own.
Ah, don't worry. I learned to ride with cumans on my tail, and arrows whistling past my head.
Oh.
Tough school it was.
Well, I'll be damned. But even an experienced horseman like you can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
Take care.
爵士小内巴科夫。
Come on then.
哎，骑士马蹄铁很好。没有加速度的吗？抓地力，你这是汽车吗？
And a ride in the fresh air will do us both a world of good.
可惜我不能又吃又拿啊！哎。
Well, should we set off for Nabokov? I don't think I could tolerate another day under one roof with that.
我想抽他的嘴巴。
Aye.
Or fight. Which look. I know I behaved like an idiot.
这个头盔虽然防护力很高，但是也太真实了吧？有没有那个我在乎你？什么鬼哦！我不要这种很怪的选项哦。这明明是种告白式哦。
Ah, don't worry about it.
I'm in your debt. Talking of debts, there's one more we need to settle.
机理机器的。
That herb woman, Bozhena, really helped us after that ambush. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't have survived.
Aye. You're right.
I gave her my word.
不
And
要
the word of a noble.
Don't worry about it. I took care of it on behalf of both of us.
You did? My word, Henry. You are a true Bellator. Only half by birth, but your heart is filled with blue blood.
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting on, actually? I hope she hasn't had any trouble on account of us.
Well, not on account of us, no. But... well, it's a complicated story. And not a pleasant
我
one.
还是什么什么少主的小书童是吧
I'm？ sorry to hear that, but right now I'm not in the mood for sad stories. You can tell me another time, but now Nabokov awaits us. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
给马洗澡有什么用呀？
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Burgov must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots. Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. And he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him,
等等，我的帽子是不是？哎，居然没有被认出来，我戴的是
"Well,
樟
Pa,
木
I
帽
fucked
子。
everything up royally, and then they hang me for poaching. Christ on a stick! I can't have that. When I go into the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
I reckon it'll be some time yet before you go to the next life and face judgment. Al dente's fortuna juvat, remember?
Or I've got a guardian angel by the name of Henry.
It's a shame I lost my flaming sword, though.
哦，
Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
可恶，我这马太垃圾
There's a
了。
junction beyond Truskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready.
他想要去哪里啊？
Forward.
Go, go.
小辉，你这真是没用呀！
Go. Ga. Ga.
快速移动的时候骑马算不算的呢？完了，连人家马尾都看不到。
A bit further.
哦不！太废了，小辉。
Go. Ka. Ka. Quick. Ka.
I see the beauties of this landscape. I see the beauties of this landscape have bewildered your senses. Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's
Whoa,
clearest
少
to
主
me
也算
is I won't be
成长了呢。
trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
叫内克巴夫。
Quick.
Oh, dentes fortuna, juvat! We turn right here.
I was thinking about our mission. What do you think of our prospects with von Burgov?
Well, we haven't got off to the best start, have we? But I'll do everything in my power to ensure we succeed. Hanush, Radzig and Jobst are depending on us. If they thought it was a lost cause, they wouldn't have sent me. They'd have sent, you know, someone less important. That's diplomacy in a nutshell. If you're serious about something, you send
这个
someone
是
important to add gravity and show respect.
And why am I here?
Maybe it's already known that you're Radzig's son and ward. So not just Hanush, but Radzig too sent someone important to him. That speaks for itself.
Interesting idea. I like it. I feel a bit better. Like I belong somewhere and can do something big.
Exactly. Nobility brings responsibility. Never forget that.
迅速前往内克巴夫。
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to
我已
Rattay.
经开了那个全图的读书技能了，应该
And I
去到
was
那边也
afraid,
可以
you know,
开吧。
that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did. But I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks. But hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Leipa and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz.
Aye, he faces the hardest tasks of all.
嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟。
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to
这
greet
头
us.
盔真丑
And。hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Leipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Berghoff. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word.
哪个靠问
Got
季
a
群
sharp
呢
tongue？ sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Come along.
先是我们要帮那个布尔高大人去请援军。
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramira. Sir Otto von Berghoff asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea.
好多屎
If I may
啊！
ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses! My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir,
哦
how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berghoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramira. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramira very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
都还好哟。
Lovely country.
这个帽子，
Feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to
哎
hear.
呦，
Especially
我想
from
把它
someone
换
from
下来
far
了
off。parts. But I must say,
难
my
怪
throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a
胡
loose
子
end.
局
At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You
can rely on me. And you, Ertl, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob
看到
and
挺悠
attend to
闲的
your
嘛。
duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Twerk and pass some time with him.
Greetings to you. I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it.
You silly
You're a
doggy.
good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Twerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your
嘿，
arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it.
I hear you like to play.
What game would you like to play?
新手士兵70骑士，这徽章什么意思啊？
Soldiers.
And do you have...
Masters.
Let's play at a loose end, sir.
Master，
Dice will help pass the time.
我看一下哪个比较好呢？这第一出目，基数，恶魔头中的第一颗，恶意头。外观上几乎看不出来。1、2、3、4、5。
Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time.
哎，积分了，建好就收了。哇，对面好不干净啊！这个
My God, I'm done.
1、2、3，不够，拿个1好了。这真脏。2、3、4、5，不够一个，不这样不行吗？
Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything. What can you do?
读书了。
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
Kurva!
God be
哎，对面
Bloody
废了
dice.，
只能说卧龙凤雏了。啊，4、5、3、4、5、6，不行，4个不行吗？不行啊，只能拿一个了。
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
哦，技术投资，我觉得成功率挺高的。的
If I was you, I'd take it.
哦啊！
These ones here.
这人头子脏脏的。它作弊头子有很多功能的，不是说你用了就是好的呀。
Damn it! They're yours, lad.
Henry, a word with you.
1、2、3、4，不行呀！算了，见好就收。啊！哇！不拿了，这个永远是2个6吧？这两个家伙。
These ones here.
哦，3个6才有分。哎呀，还敢投我的狗子，这么勇！
Your turn.
1、2、3，哎呀！啊，这。算了，见好就收。
These ones here.
这个就跟昆特牌一样。
Kurva!
好的。
Bloody dice.
3、4、5，你看3、4、5、6不行，要5个，离谱。这个是这个第一出木头子到底有什么功能呢？诶，3个5。诶，他这局还挺难打的，说。哦，我去，这。
My God, I'm done.
哦。打什么？哎呀！哎，3个6。王建奇，再来一轮，摁死他！这个游戏你是有优势，因为你是先算的，先算的话总会有优势的。3个1赢了，哎，没有啊，赢了。
My God, what a fuck up again!
好的。
I heard Lord von Berghoff himself.
那是大门的事耶。
He's calling his loyal men to arms.
Now you're talking. How many men does look?
He's got some, but but definitely less than he'd like to. That's why we're here.
这个就是你分到了那个
Hopefully enough.
比如说
I
刚才
bet
那
my
局是
left
谁
nut
先
Lord
到
Jeremy
3000
would
分
send
谁
me.
赢。
Tell me one thing,
这样我就
though.
赢
Why
了。
didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some?
I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaramir. So he didn't send just
不
anyone.
行，这个头皮我一定要
The
换掉。
way of the nobles.
虽然属
Not
性比
something
较
I
好，
know
但
much
是
about, but you
过
do,
场
it
演
seems.
出太
So
尬
your
了。
master, Lord.
One of the most significant in the Kingdom of Bohemia.
Well, you're lucky you're with him. Look who I'm serving. And you're his, what, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaramir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
隔壁
Lord
这个
Capon is
讲
always
你
getting up
什
to
么样
something.
的？
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill. We can do
好
something.
啊，
I accept your offer.
Then you're the right man, and
Let's do it.
you don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice. We don't want to hack each other.
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a little courtyard behind the gate.
A warhammer.
We have. Give me a moment.
哎呀，
I'll
我应该
put
先
my
玩个
gear on.
剑的。
Keep it up, young sir. Never
What? You back off! Ah!
哎呀，
You back off! Ah! Ah!
砸爆你个狗头！
A good fight. An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch.
Lord Capon's honour has been defended.
All honour to you, Henry. Here you go. Something to remember Nabokov. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. I might have said this already, but if you've got... We'll try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can
马
practice
克比
archery with
剑
Mark.
术哦。咦，你在大门口吗？伤得不轻哟。
It's nice to meet someone.
Is that so? Good lord, I wouldn't have expected me and my brother wanting to get out of the smithing trade. But something always brought us back. I'm stay.
Henry,
生意怎么样？
how's trade? The plate's here.
Well, I wish. In fact, we just keep it in good nick.
Tell me about it. I've straightened bent nails and knives and saws till I couldn't see
克拉拉别
straight.
着
Folks don't take care of things, and then they're surprised.
You took the words out of my mouth. And if you saw the work waiting for me down below...
Hold on. I'll go down there and help you out. The work will go faster with them.
What I mean is, thanks for... Besides, you get in the way down there. They're working on the fortifications. Better go and play dice.
All right.
Oh, I know you did.
You said you have a brother.
Aye, they call him Bull. The poor bloke tries hard enough. But he does any work that's needed. He's working below on the fortification repairs right now. He'd be better off learning a different trade. But times is hard. This way, at least we're together. That's the main thing. Have you got anyone next to you on life's journey?
我家人都死了。
Sakura, I'm sorry to hear that. He may be a bit... Oh well. What's he like, actually?
Brave and just. Everything a knight should be.
采药后黑庭什么意思啊？
I've learned that it's important to be what your lord wants you to be.
Aye, I reckon it's time I... Farewell. And take a bath for goodness
不
sake.
能跟你
You
买
look
东
awful.
西吗？
Well, Henry, fancy a game of dice?
Is that supposed to be a threat?
Sheathe that weapon immediately.
Stop fooling around.
Right. Sunken.
Oh, I need a bandage.
See? It didn't even hurt.
That's better.
Now you can leave that weapon where it belongs.
You have a kind master.
的后面呢？
Well, Henry,
我先看这边什么构造。诶，武器有点烂呢。哦，克莱
Well,
啊，
I never. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael.
Well, you didn't make it easy. And I don't like fighting with wretches who haven't a chance in hell.
It's a shame there aren't more like you. Now, let's have a look. What kind of hosts would we be if I sent...
不会拒绝这么可爱的
Oh, thanks.
姑娘呢。别大惊小怪
Well,
哦。
I've done what I could. Better now?
Aye. Much better. Thanks a lot.
I'm glad.
Henry. Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord Bombergov.
Oh, I'm Clara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
My sword is at your service, miss.
Blimey! No one's ever said anything like that to me before. But it's
Okay.
not your sword I need so
这
much
皮
as your
皮才
legs.
灯牌。
My legs?
I have to go and get fresh herbs for our sick folks. And if you tell me about your chivalrous deeds, it'll shorten the time.
这让我怎么拒绝？
I will be only too happy to escort.
Comely. Come on then, let's go.
消
If I
化
don't get
好
back soon,
多
the。sick will start to treat themselves with schnapps. Shall we go?
采完药要注意是吗？
Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights.
采完药后
Or better
要
still, about
去掉
yourself.
屏幕是吗？
Where have you been? What have you seen?
Once, I was on the trail of this scoundrel, but the sly fox hid in the cloisters of Sasau Monastery. So I had to become a novice to track him down.
Good heavens! So you're actually a monk?
No. I entered the monastery under a false name. But I haven't really looked into how the whole thing works.
Better have fun while you can then, before the abbot drags you back in, so you don't have any regrets. Tell me more, please.
塔尔木堡。
And now that you mention castles, I conquered one once. The enemy took it by a ruse. And we couldn't let that go unanswered. I found a great scholar and got him to build us a trebuchet. Then we bombarded the castle. But they didn't surrender. So brute force was required. Smash down the gate, ladders up to the ramparts, and so on.
Aye, when brains fall short, brawn has to step in. Thank you for telling me your stories.
等等，
It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too.
好，这医疗技术高了。干嘛？这个视角好怪哦，什么？啊！ 不想仙人跳吧？
This really is a lovely... If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor. And if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
Does Sir Yaramir treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
放松下，做不好吧？
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
我还挺了解药草的，什么意思啊？的？等等。
Sure. I'll be glad to help.
I need marigold, a lot of it ideally. It all grows in the glade here. But
All right.
Thank you.
鼠尾草。等等，鼠尾草长什么样子呢？ 哎呀，鼠尾草，哦，这种是鼠尾草，那我再多点我不够啊。
I've got everything.
Wonderful.
You promised you'd
I will, don't worry. But first I want to show you something. Hurry.
喂！不，好危险！好危险！等会准备关，哎，等会。我先跳一下屏幕，免得发生什么意外啊！
Now tell me what's so important.
I wanted
A riddle.
You'll know soon. I bloom in silence. A whispered scent solve this.
Forget about...
I thought you'd never catch on.
Quite the opposite.
Shush now.
啊！好恐怖，有裸体，好可怕！
People wouldn't half talk. What is that on the battlefield? May God have mercy on your enemies.
这他们发生关系还那个赤裸裸的对坐，连那个巨乳都露出来了。
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on
对不
like
起
that.，
这个要被看到，我肯定会
Well,
被
I can grind
封。
the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
好的。
Should we stay?
No, up you get. Pass me my cloak.
Sure.
Farewell for
好，
now.
没事了，没事了，安全。我只能跟你们描述他们两个扒光光的身材和发生了关系。你看，我拿到了一个，这是就澡堂只能拿到的 buff。太开放了。
Thanks for the herbs. And the rest.
Hey, sir. A moment. I'm going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
Aye, you can't have too much kindling, and the woods are full of it. A good husbandman don't shirk his chores.
等等，他不是说在城门镇吗？我还想跟他射箭的，可惜了，没找到。
Feed the pigs, weed the beds, fix the roof, stitch my clothes. I don't have no time.
God bless you, sir.
Lovely horse.
Aye.
There must be more of them than men.
That's right.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this isn't...
So there is something dodgy.
Bollocks! It's all a... Why not do something for your own... We sometimes have this little race. You...
皇冠比较高啊，我对马很感兴趣。
Don't try that on with. I'm the retainer of Lord Capon of Perkstein. So bear that in mind and start talking.
Beg pardon, sir.
The horses. Where did Lord Nebat get
啊，
them?
失去什么？
If you insist. Well, lucky for him, but not
谢
so
谢李光
lucky
的
for
10个
others.
灯牌啊。
We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their asses, and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that's by the by now.
Where did you fight with them?
Not far from the stream that feeds into Nabokov Pond. They were just watering their horses when we charged them.
Good for you.
Too right. It wasn't easy.
I see. Take good care of those horses then.
I will. And you, sir, maybe you could help us out. Just a little race around the area, it would do. And if you manage to beat our lad...
可惜小灰太弱了。
What does that Pelzer eat? His breath stinks.
Feed the pigs. Feed the pigs.
啊，我想射箭呢，但是找不到他那个人在哪里。
I don't want to pry, Michael.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are a long story, and a dull one at that.
If there's one thing Lord Capon taught me, it's that no
右
woman's
边的
affairs
进
are
道
never
紫
dull.
金太赖
If you
了。
insist. Well, you're in for it. Sir Yaromir had these relatives, and they died, God rest their souls. And his lordship inherited some land, but they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horses instead, to make up the amount owed. See? Complicated and dull, but all above board.
You were right.
不要
That's no
出卖
woman's
别人
business for
的。
you.
Just so. See you later.
I've got this pretty pilgrim's badge if you ain't chicken.
.后面还有赛马。
What's that? You're not permitted to be here.
Easy now. I surrender.
啊！
You've been don't think you've been. You'll pay a.
All right.
Now.
Take a look then.
Yeah, right. Besides what's missing, this. All right, but I don't want to see it.
啊！
Go away.
哦，我的头盔着。不是，这个你们怎么知道的？
I'll find you. Don't you worry. Never mind. Correct.
我的头没了，没保存，没事，我仓库到时候还有备用的。就是这个不合理呀！我在别的地方偷的，关他们什么事啊？ 真不爽。好了，我现在没头了，有点难顶了。
I'll race.
The race is from here to Nabar. At the mill, there's this granary in front of the dike. You'll be taking on her. None of us can beat him.
That's fair.
Great. I'll...
怎么走来着？跑哪里去啊？我的那个速度跑得飞起。哪有进到哦？
Go! Go! Quick! Go! Christ!
啊，从这里开始啊！
Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real.
糟了，保存吧。